Hi you guys, and welcome back. Today I'm showing you an update in the foyer. You saw the last video where we were shopping for the bench. Now I'm going to hang up these coat racks that I found on Wayfair. They're awesome. I'm so excited about them because they really complement the colors that I've incorporated into my home and into the foyer. So that's what I'm hanging right now. And I'm using the leveler on my iPhone. If it's green, that means it's good. And so if you didn't know that the iPhone has a leveler, you should really use it. It's very helpful. So it's going to help me keep everything straight and lined up. And if you notice, my son, who's curious about everything, is trying to run off with the screws. So I had to grab those from him really quickly because he will stick them in his mouth. But he's my little cutie pie. And I am glad that I was able to find this deep, dark wood. They match the wood floors in my house. They don't match the wood floors in the foyer because that's like a different type of tile. These in particular match the wood shelf above the welcome sign, which I don't really show in this video, but it is there, and it matches the wood floors throughout the house and some of the furniture pieces throughout the office and the living room. So it is the perfect match. So now that I'm done with the installation, I'm just hanging a few of our most used items that we like to have in grab and go. But I'm also leaving spots open as well for visitors who come in the future. I know we're all in quarantine right now, but hopefully in the future I'll have company and they'll be able to hang their things there as well. All right, guys, so I feel like I'm closer to finishing the foyer because now I have my welcome sign with the piece that I got from Hobby Lobby. You guys saw that. But now I've got my coat racks in that came from Wayfair. They are just big enough to fit on either side. And I like it because I can hang little things there, including the keys, even though I already have a rack for the keys. But if I wanted to hang my keys there, I can, which I did. And then it has the bench below. This is where we store some of our shoes because we take them off as soon as we come into the house. And I have a runner rug that I got from Wayfair. I really love it. The gray complements the gray in the bench, and the white is so beautiful. The pattern is so beautiful. Really love this piece. I still have the basket for the socks that I still need to get from Walmart, but guys, it is coming together. So now I'm just going to show you guys the dump chili recipe that I make when I don't have much time for dinner. This recipe takes all but like 10 minutes. So it is so efficient to use when you just haven't planned dinner, but you're hungry and you need to feed your family. So I'm just taking some onions and I'm going to dice those up. I've put some olive oil into the bottom of the Instant Pot and I've put it on saute, and I'm going to saute my onions. But while I wait for the olive oil to heat, I'm going to go ahead and take the sausage and cube it. This is chicken and beef sausage, but you can use any sausage that you like. Sausage adds so much flavor because I'm going to saute the sausage with the caramelized onions, and it is going to be so good. Now that the oil is bubbling and it's ready, I'm adding in my onions to saute until caramelized. Now that the onions are translucent, I'm stirring them again until they caramelize down a bit. So the onions are starting to brown, and I'm going to go ahead and add in some garlic because garlic adds so much flavor. You can use any garlic that you like, but I love to use minced garlic. I buy it by the jug, but since the stores are selling out of everything, I've been substituting those with the little jars of minced garlic. So now it's sausage time, and I'm just going to dump all of the sausage that I cut up into the pot, and I'm going to cook it until it becomes juicy. So now And you can use as much chicken, sausage, beef sausage, turkey sausage, or just regular sausage that you want. You can use as many beans as you want. I didn't want to use that much because we've been trying to conserve so we don't have to go to the store more than we need to. And this is just to feed me and my son. But you can add as much as you like if you want a thicker chili, or as little as you want to if you don't mind your chili being a little thin, which I don't mind because I actually like soups and stews, and the juice of those are my favorite part. Now that the sausage has had time to cook down and brown and get juicy, I'm going to start dumping the chili, and I'm using Hormel chili. This is turkey with no beans. I like to use the no bean cans because I add my own beans in, and I don't want to have the chili too full of beans. And as you can see, I add water to all of the cans to make sure I get every little ounce out. I'm going in with tomato sauce, and I'm doing the same. You can use any tomato sauce that you want. And now I'm going to add my beans. I'm adding the ranch style beans. I love these beans, juice included. I'm putting all of it in there. It's going to give the chili the right amount of fluids and the right amount of taste and texture. These beans are so good in chili. And I'm going to season it just with my favorite blend of Italian seasonings. You can use whatever type of cans you want to use or whatever type of seasoning you want to use. I'm using anything that I have on hand. And now that it's all added, I'm going to let it simmer and cook down. And I love the Instant Pot. I love the deal that you get with all of the functions that it comes with. I got mine on Amazon for, I think it was $60 during Black Friday. And I want to say regularly it runs for like $120 or something like that. So now that it's ready, I'm going to plate it for my son. He loves this chili. He likes to eat it so much. And then I'm going to plate for myself as well. And this recipe is so easy. As you can see, it's not homemade chili. Everything was just dumped in from pre-cooked cans, but it's so efficient, it's so good, and it takes such little time to make. You should definitely try it. For mine, I like to add all of the additional goodness, which is shredded cheese. I like my sharp cheddar. I love extra sharp cheddar actually, but I only had sharp, so that's what I'm using. I'm going to even put a little sour cream on mine. I would have added some Fritos, but I didn't have them on hand, but trust, I will have them for the next time that I make this chili because they add that perfect amount of crunch. But since I don't have Fritos, I'm actually just going to eat them with some crackers this time. I'm pouring a little parsley on top to give it a little additional flavor and a little bit of color. If you don't have the Instant Pot, I highly recommend that you get one. It's a pressure cooker, rice cooker, slow cooker, so many functions all in one. It helps keep the kitchen clean and it is so efficient. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it and that you try this recipe, and I will see you in the next video. But until then, be your own kind of beautiful. Mwah.